Welcome back. Today we have a feast. It is the day after Thanksgiving, also known as Black Friday, also known as the day Penguin, our little elf, comes. And yeah, I have a huge, I don't know, I'm starving, and for some reason I've been craving a Burger King spicy chicken sandwich. So when I got there, I just went crazy. So I have a Burger King spicy chicken sandwich, which I like to dip in ranch. So I have 2 cups of ranch. I have one of their tacos, which you guys have seen before. I like their tacos. I have just a basic cheeseburger, 9-piece chicken fries. It's the smallest size they have. A 4-piece of mozzarella sticks with the marinara sauce. A 4-piece of the cheesy tots, and the value size. Order of fries. I'm so hungry. Scoot my chair over. Come on, chair. This floor is actual tiles, so my chairs are gonna slide when I get in between. I was currently drinking this, but I also have a backup. I don't know what to do first. Mozzarella stick. I've been home for a little while. I had to make room, make space, to film. I had to get set up. They're not the world's best mozzarella sticks, but they're so good. It was $2.19. I've been up since 7:15. Now I've eaten a couple of Cheetos. So there's a mozzarella stick. Now let's have a cheesy tot. They don't really taste that cheesy. A french fry. A chicken fried dipped in barbecue. I love it, barbecue sauce. It has like a smoky flavor. Yum. I'm freezing. So let me turn my heat up. I usually keep it on 67. I'm a little bit chilly. Okay, let's go in for the taco. I love these. The last time I ate one of these on a video, someone commented and said they didn't like them, but it tasted like meat and beans to them. I think that's what they said. I think it's delicious. Like the sauce that's on the meat, I think it's so good. You guys know I make tacos and taco salad at home, but I love my Taco Bell. But see, if you want like a burger or chicken sandwich and you still had it fixing, as my dad say, a hankering for tacos, you can just get a little $1 taco. Before we get any farther, do you hear that? Yes, nothing. The kids aren't here. So, if you don't know, yesterday Alex got out of the hospital. She was in, you can watch those videos if you want to see what all was going on. But she was in on Monday, got out yesterday. We got out of there at like 12. My mom had taken the other two for the night. Because my stepdad had been spending the night watching them. So he, Wednesday night, went home. They came up to the hospital Thursday to see us. And then we got released shortly after he got there. So he followed me home and watched Allie so I could take a shower. I'd been in the same freaking clothes from when I went in there on Monday till I left there on Thursday. So I came home, took a shower, got ready, and we made it to our Thanksgiving dinner. We had reservations for 16 of us. My mom made reservations at a restaurant called Old Barn Out Back. It was a huge Thanksgiving buffet. It was so good. Because the doctor said for Allie, if she was just going to go somewhere and like sit in a high chair and eat a meal, that was perfectly fine. But not to have her like up and playing with other kids because they could get sick. To just sit and eat, and she wasn't touching anybody. She wasn't like having her hands in her mouth and touching anybody or playing with sharing toys. So we went, did everything imaginable. She was tired and like hanging on me. That I was holding Jack because I hadn't seen him since Monday. So when he was asleep when we got there. So when he woke up, I couldn't hesitate to just get him out there and just snuggle him. Like, oh my gosh, I missed him so much. I missed Adri too, but I got to see her because my mom had brought her up to the hospital. So I got to at least see her. And I'd never been away from Jackson for more than like 8 hours. So to go from Monday till Thursday without seeing him, oh my gosh, I cried when I was holding him. Spicy chicken. So since Jay didn't see them for Thanksgiving, I texted him today and asked if he could get him tomorrow. Like, come tomorrow, which is Saturday. Come get him in the morning and then just keep him till nighttime so I could have like a whole day without kids. Like, but he said he couldn't because he had an Ohio State football party tomorrow. But then he said that he would get him today. It was like 11 o'clock. I do, I've been trying to call you since 9 to see if you'd get him for the day. And then he said, how about 1? I said, well, how about as soon as I get him ready? And he said, I'll keep him for the whole weekend. I always want my kids. So then it turned into, I told him they were packing a bag. And he said, for what? To spend the night? I said, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. He said, well, no, we need a plan. If they're going to spend the night, I need to know ahead of time. I'm like, you need a plan to know when your kids are going to, if they're going to spend the night or not. So he said, fine, whatever. He'd keep them all night. Which I said would depend on how Allie feels anyway. I mean, if she's not feeling the best, I'm not going to make her stay there where she wants, if she just wants to come home to her mom. So I dragged to meet him at the church parking lot. We meet like halfway. I don't even get out of the car. He's like, you're getting him back tonight, right? I'm like, well, no, you said you'd keep him for the whole weekend. I said, then you said you would keep him overnight. They just have to get picked up before the football game for your party. He's like, I don't think I can have him all night. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't think I can have all 3 of them overnight. I don't think I can do this. And he was like being completely serious. I said, well, we'll see how it goes. I'm like, I do it all day, every day with a sick kid and a fussy baby and cleaning up vomit and everything else. He's like, I don't want to do this. He's like, let me just bring him back tonight. I'll bring him back tonight. I can just stay there and spend the night time. I'm like, no. I'm like, nope, not doing that. Because I've had him do that a couple of times, like, just because it was late. We put up the tree. We were hanging out, getting along. I'm like, nope, no more of that spending the night crap. He's like, but I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to move back. Nope. And he gave me a hug. He went to give me a kiss. I'm like, no. I'm like, we're friends. I'm like, friends don't kiss each other. And I didn't make it home yet, and he texted me, asking me what I was doing. And then his calling, wanted to know what diaper cream to put on Alex. They wanted to know when Jackson would eat. And then he said, he doesn't know how I do this. And I said, do what? He's like, these kids. He said, no wonder you need a vacation. I said, what, are they being bad? He said, no. He said, but they're just exhausting. He said, I definitely see why you need a vacation. I've definitely underestimated you. I can say that. I said, you haven't even had him for 2 hours. Because he's like, I know, laugh out loud. Okay. If you want the attorney, you want to get him every other weekend, or at the least, you better get used to it. You couldn't handle 2 hours. Kids are a handful, especially Jackson's like, I think he might be teething. Finally, his gums feel puffy. But with Allie not feeling the best, you can't really get her to eat. She has to make sure she stays hydrated. That's why I don't want to touch Jackson's toys. And if you change her or wipe her nose or anything like that, so make sure you use hand sanitizer before you touch anything else, because she's contagious. As far as like saliva or bodily fluids, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm hoping he keeps him all night. I highly doubt he does. It would be so nice. So I stopped at Dollar Tree. I can't find any little screwdrivers. I was trying to replace batteries in one of her little toys, and I can't find any little screwdrivers. And we had like 2 of the little tiny screwdriver sets from Dollar Tree. Sorry. Every time I eat, I just said this in my last eating video, like every time I eat, I get like weird, like stuffy and everything. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, so I had like a little screwdriver set, and I can't find, he said he didn't take it, but all I can find is like regular sized screwdrivers downstairs. So I stopped there and got a few things. I couldn't decide what to eat. And I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting a spicy chicken sandwich. I'm getting it. I'm not turned into everything on the menu. Well, it came to like $13 for all this stuff. These are 2 for $6 or like $4.59 or something just for one. But I didn't need 2. And these were $3. Then the cheesy tots were $1, mozzarella sticks I think were $1.49. Fries were $1.49 on the value menu. The taco was $1. And the cheeseburger is either $1 or $1.49. So I get to sit here in silence and eat my food without having to stop to do anything for anyone. This never happens. It's like I'm trying to decide, should I lay around and do nothing and just relax after my past couple weeks? Or should I clean and disinfect my house? Or should I put in Sex in the City and have like a Sex in the City marathon while I do things around the house, because I can't watch that when the kids are here? I own like the whole series, like in a set. Or should I watch YouTube videos and just hang out? I've never had so many options in my life. I need to do laundry. There's so many videos I could film. I don't know what to do. These things are so good that I always make my nose run. It's making me full. It comes with mayonnaise on it, but I like dipping it in ranch. It kind of like cuts the spiciness. I'm freezing. So let's see. I'll probably save that cheeseburger for later. What's your favorite thing to get from Burger King? I literally have goosebumps. I have a window in front of me. And a window beside me, though. So, it is November 29th. So in 2 days, it'll be December 1st. In previous years, I've done Vlogmas, where you vlog every day in December up until Christmas. Or you can do Vlogcember, which is you vlog every day in December. I've done it in the past, but it's like I think it would be boring. We don't really do a whole lot. Although I do have a lot coming up this month. Did you guys get her appointment for her ear? Because she has to have a plastic surgery in her ear. Jackson goes to see a special pediatric neurologist about his eye, right, the one side of his face. Adri has a Christmas program at school. She's never had one before. I got her a dress for it. Meyer had their dresses on sale for like 40% off. She's so excited because they sing like 4 or 5 songs and each kid has like their own line of something that they have to say like in front of everybody. And she's been practicing it. I can't wait to see her up there. Like I sing her songs with her in the car and around the house. I want to get the house clean so I can, like, it's a disaster. Grampy watched Adri and there's just stuff everywhere. Her room is worse than it's ever been, I think. It's okay. I want the house clean. I want to get more Christmas decorations up. All we have is like the tree, and then we have, I just kind of threw some lights up over that window. Not that. My plan was for all this week, because Adria had school. She was off school all this week. So she had these 5 days off, plus last weekend, plus the next 2 days off. So it's like 9 days in a row. It's like we were going to get the house clean. When the kids napped, we were going to work in her bedroom. And we were going to get Christmas decorations up, and now here it is freaking Friday. Because I was at the hospital for 4 days. What can you do? You know? Thank God for my mom and stepdad for having my kids all those days. I don't know what else I would have done. My mom just drove my grandma to Florida like 2 weeks ago because she spends the winter in Florida. And my mom flew home. But my grandma, I talked to her twice the one day at the hospital. Was it twice in one day? And she cried both times. And she cried like the day that I was going to take Alex to the hospital, she called to see how she was feeling. I told her I was going to be taking her to the ER. And she started to cry. She's like, this is why Nanny doesn't like to be home. This is why I don't like to, or why I don't like to go to Florida for the winter. She said, because I could be there. I could be there. I could be helping you. I'm like, Nanny, don't cry. I'm like, there's nothing you can do for her. And up at the hospital when she called, she started to cry. I'm like, Nanny, I'm like, she's okay. She's doing better. They figured out what virus she has and what's going on and why she's getting sick. I'm like, so she's doing better. I said, so don't be upset. She's doing better. Poor Nanny. So So yesterday when she found out we got to go home, she was so happy. She's 80-some years old. I'm not going to have her watch my kids anyway. I mean, she has for me to run to an appointment or whatever. If I'm going to be gone for like an hour or two. I don't even know if it's ever been 2 hours. I'm not going to have her watch them for a day. Like, they're a lot. Look, their dad can't even handle them for 2 hours. I'm not going to have my grandma watch them. And last week, was it last week? Jay's grandma, I guess she went to sit down. She lives by herself. I guess she went to sit on the edge of the bed and she miscalculated where she was, so she could just kind of hit the floor. And she didn't want to call and wake anybody up, so she waited till morning. She sat there before she waited till morning and called Jay's parents, and they went over there. They ended up calling the rescue squad. She broke her hip. She just had surgery like that day, just a couple of days ago. So she fell, went to sit down and just fell, hit the floor. You know, you go to sit down, you kind of miss your chair. Yeah, and just sat there all night long and waited till morning so she didn't wake anybody up, and then called and ended up having a broken freaking hip. I still can't believe that. I can't believe she sat there on the floor or laid there on the floor all night long. Excuse me, with a broken hip. Like, so she had, you know, she had surgery, but now she's like in a nursing home for so many weeks because she can't live by herself. You know what I mean? While it heals. But dang. I about cried when he told me that she did it the night before. Because I'm like, how did somebody find her? I'm like, she lives by herself. And he said, well, she called my mom and dad. He said, but I guess it happened the night before. And I was like, what? And that's when he told me what happened. I was like, oh my God. That's horrible. Speaking of falling, last night Allie fell asleep around like 8 o'clock. So she laid on the couch, like in her coat. She wouldn't let me take her coat off. So we went to my mom's. After dinner, we went to my mom's and just kind of hung out. So my mom would just help me out with the kids because I'm just beat from that whole 2 weeks of her being sick and in the hospital for 4 days. And I had been sitting beside her on the floor, and I got up to get a diaper because I was going to change the baby. And no sooner than I got up off the floor, she rolled off the couch and landed like face down, flat on her face on the freaking floor. Like, grabbed her, oh my God, I'm like, Allie, are you okay? Are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. And she crawled back up on the couch and went back to sleep. It's like, what the heck? Poor little thing. Okay, I am beyond full. Which is kind of why I like doing these videos, because if I were to sit down and eat all this, I wouldn't be talking, so I'd be eating faster. And I'd stuff myself till I wanted to puke. So talking, I don't eat as much and as fast as I reach for another one. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my day. I haven't had a day like this since before Alex. Ow! I bit my tongue. I had a day like this since before Alex was born, because like my mom keeps Adria. Adria's my mom's almost every weekend for one night, or sometimes two. The boys go there too. I always spent my weekends at my grandma's. Or at friends' houses. But it's like, before Alex was born, my mom would have had Adria and I would have had a day free, but Alex should be 3 in February. So it's literally been a couple years since I've had a whole day free. As soon as I put the kids in his car, or got them all situated, and I pulled away, it's like I felt like Kevin from Home Alone. Like I was gonna go jump on the bed and slide down the stairs in my sled outside and jump on the bed eating popcorn or whatever the heck he was eating, Cracker Jack or Crunching Munch, I forget what it was. He was like, I'm free! Because I'm never free. Like, after, everything happens for a reason, and I've been so worried about not seeing my babies for 2 days, like every other weekend. And look, I just had to be in the hospital with Alex for 4 days. I didn't see Jackson I saw him Monday evening and saw him again on Thursday afternoon. So maybe that would show me that it's okay. But I mean, he was with my mom and stepdad. And Alex was with me, so it wasn't both of them. Like I said, he handle them for 2 hours while they're awake. So like, I'm a nervous wreck if they spend the night, because he doesn't wake up for anything like throughout the night. And maybe it was just to show me, hey, you've got this. You just held up for 4 days without seeing the baby boy, and you made it through. And that was while being in the hospital with a sick baby. I don't know. Could be. Could be the reasoning behind it. I mean, she went through a lot. A lot. Just in the ER visit to even get, before she got admitted. And she did pretty good in her room. Like, she was hesitant of the nurses, but it's like, after everything she went through downstairs, I don't blame her. It's hard. My mom said, because my mom and Jay, like I said in my other videos, they had to like hold her down while they started her IV and stuff, and they sedated her. They partially sedated her with a spray that they spray in their nose to calm them down so they don't freak out. She's still, I could hear her screaming down the hall, but they had to start her IV twice. Or like start an IV line. They got their one line in, and they were able to get blood, and then her vein gave out, so they had to do it all over again. Or my mom, she said, it's so hard to just sit there and hold her down, and I'm going to cry, and have her look in your eyes like, help me, what are you letting them do to me? You know, because like, it's Nana, and like, I'm her mom, because I've had to do it before. It's like, just looking at us like, what are you letting them do? You're letting them hurt me. Especially the catheter part. Adria had to have a catheter when she was little, and I was in the hallway. Jay did. He said it was the worst thing he's ever been through, trying to hold her down for him to do it. So now me and my mom had to hold her down while these two male nurses held her legs, and while the female nurse cathed her to get a urine sample. Like, I tried everything to sit her on a potty to get her to go, and she just wasn't good. But she was dehydrated. Like, that's the main reason she got admitted, was because she was dehydrated and for observation. Then it turned into she actually has a virus, and she needs to be on this IV because she won't eat or drink. Okay, I don't want to cry. Yeah, that's horrible. It's tough being a parent. Your kids don't understand that you're only doing it because that's what's best for them. Or like going for shots. Like a few days before she went to the hospital, I took Jackson in for shots. Like, so I had to sit there and hold him and let this lady poke him in the legs 3 times. Like, I know they don't remember. I don't remember shots. I don't remember any hospital visits. I mean, maybe I wasn't in the hospital. I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough. But it's part of the job. It comes with being a mom. And that's after, like, today's day number 12, since she got sick on the 16th. That's when she started getting sick. And they said this virus usually lasts for 14 days. So hopefully it's about done. But it's been a long 2 weeks of every morning, well, almost every morning, her getting sick in her sleep. And then I have to clean her up, and then she gets sick for like another half hour. Like I said, watch those. If you want to know what's going on, I don't want to talk about an eating video. Sorry. I don't know. I just talk about what comes to mind. I don't really think about what I'm talking about. Some people say I share too much. Trust me, there's a lot that I don't share. You guys would, people don't even know. Like, they really don't even know. They have no idea. Like, just think about it. Even if I shared half of what goes on, just imagine. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna save my chicken fries and save my cheeseburger for later. That'll be my little snack. And I'm just going to go do whatever I want and hang out. It's crazy traffic. Like, people aren't paying attention to anything. So I'm not going back out until I have to go get the kid. No, he can bring him home if he decides that he doesn't want to keep him for the night. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to put my slippers on and be comfy and just hang out. I'm going to go put YouTube videos on and just crank them up. Yeah. I thank you so much for having dinner with me, or lunch with me, actually. Lunch, breakfast, brunch. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for all the well wishes and prayers for Allie Bug. And, you know, she got to get home, and she got to have her Thanksgiving dinner, and she loved it. We had ham and turkey and green beans and corn and mashed potatoes and a dinner roll, and she had pumpkin pie, and she had chocolate cake, because she's not restricted. She can eat whatever. They said let her eat whatever she wants, because we really need her to eat and drink. Like, nothing is happening because of what she's eating. The reflux she had been having was from the virus. So yeah, she had a little bit of everything. And noodles, because I had noodles. It was delicious. My mom said we should do this again next year. It's like, you go, yeah, you pay for it. for everybody, but it's like you don't have to, I don't know. I kind of like doing it at home because then you have leftovers, you get to hang out and relax and just lay around and keep snacking for hours. But it was nice to go there. We didn't have to clean anything up. We sat down, the food was already ready and cooked and was just all you can eat buffet, which I only made one trip up there. I didn't even get like I did have my stepdad get me a plate with pumpkin pie, cheesecake. Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah, chocolate cake on, and that's what I had that I shared with Allie, separate forks. But I never got a salad. They had a table that had like potato salad and cinnamon rolls and jello and pudding and just, you name it. They had a huge table of desserts, and the main table that went down the list, oh, and stuffing, like dressing, sweet potatoes, you name it, we had it. It was delicious. Then there's like a salad bar table, and yeah, I didn't want to fill up on salad. I'm like, no, give me the good stuff. I've been eating hospital food for 4 days. Give me the good stuff. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. I don't know what to do with myself because I have free time for at least hours. If anything, what time is it? 2:40. It's not even 3. So even if you kept them till 8, that's still over 5 hours to just do whatever I want, as little as I want, as much as I want, nothing. Run through the house like Kevin, just waving my arms around. I don't know why. Home Alone's one of my favorite Christmas movies. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and prayers and thoughtful words for me and Allie, and all of us actually, through the last couple weeks of just everything we're going through. Yeah, you guys are my support. Whether I've met you in person or not, you guys are seriously like my support system, and I appreciate it more than you will ever know. I'm seriously surprising myself every day. I'm getting stronger and stronger by the day. It's like, man, you're taking on a lot. And then people are like, wow, you did this and this. And so many of you can relate to me. You've been through the same thing or you're going through the same thing. And that makes me so sad. I mean, it's nice to know that other people can relate, but not that. I don't want anybody to go through anything similar to what I'm going through because it sucks. It's horrible. It breaks your heart, like rips your heart out every day. Yeah, but those of you that are going through the same thing or something similar or a hard time of your own, no matter what it may be, my heart is with you. The holidays are stressful anyway, but then with tough times and illnesses and deaths and separations and divorces, like, it's hard. It's hard for anybody. So I send my love and prayers to all of you who are going through the same thing or something similar, or just if you're just having a bad time. Like, I love you guys more than you will ever know. Yeah, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And comment down below if I should do Vlogmas. If you're interested in me doing Vlogmas, or at least trying to, comment down below so I know to do it and to prepare myself. Actually, just make sure I have space because I can't prepare myself. It's just a day in the life every day. Okay, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.